Hello, this is MrChabry. We are back, ready for some more Soulsilver. Last time we fought the Red Gyarados, and now we're going to go and help Lance investigate this mysterious store that he's kind of suspicious of. So let's go ahead and check it out. And we're going to see Lance here with the Dragonite using Hyper Beam on some guy. So yeah, he's going to just destroy this poor fella. Anyway, he's going to talk to this guy, and I guess tell him to move out of the way, or I'm going to, use my Dragonite on you. And he just pushes aside the bookcase, and there is a little stairway downstairs. I found the secret stairway. How did you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. Let's talk to this guy. What does he have to say? That guy's Dragon-type Pokemon are tough. That's kind of, yeah, any Pokemon's tough if you try to, fist fight it. Anyway, now, if you see these little statues, every time you walk past a statue, it'll notify a bunch of Team Rocket people. So as you just walk here, you're going to see right there, it just glows red, and here comes Team Rocket. So yeah, pretty much every one of these statues calls in these guards, and the first one always has the Drowsy. Now we'll go into Zephyr so we can Shadow Ball. Headbutt. That's actually a really good move. Headbutt is. But it's not going to be enough to do much to Zephyr. Zephyr has some levels on this Drowsy. I just wanted to go ahead and use Zephyr to knock it out. Get that level 26 going. Nice. And now what we're going to do is hopefully get Eclipsed where it will, evolve. Of course, I'm not going to evolve it this episode because it is sunny outside, and I would rather evolve it when it's dark outside. Yeah, we're gonna let Eclipse get some knockouts because Quick Attack's actually way better than Tackle, and I think it should be able to get some knockouts. It should be able to. All right. Alright, Quick Attack. Alright, so now what we're going to do is face the second guard. The second guard leads off with Zubat, has a Grimer, and then a Rattata. So that's basically the pattern when you cross these statues. It's basically the pattern that you have to expect. Okay. Unleash Life is not a good move. It's actually a good move now. Since Gen 7, it's actually gotten a boost in power. Back in the day, it was a terrible move. It was a move that no one really cared about. Rattata. I'm not too worried about Rattata. I think Eclipse can handle Rattata. Yeah, I think Eclipse should be fine handling Rattata. Ooh, Hyper Fang. So Hyper Fang's actually a pretty strong move. Do another Quick Attack. I think Quick Attack should do it. Last up is that Grimer. I'll just switch out for the Grimer. Yeah, I don't want to level up Rocky more than it already is, but I mean, Rocky's a really cool Pokemon. Alright, let's go ahead and dig. And then we should be able to take out this Grimer easily. Boom. Nice! Alright, alright. And with that, we've defeated the Rocket Trainer Grunt. So yeah, But the thing is, they're going to be back. You see all these statues. You notice how the eyes on that statue went dark. Well, it'll do it again if you cross this one. But if you want to stop that from happening, you actually want to go down here. And, you know, normally I would just continue battling because it's a good experience, you know, especially in this part of the game where the opponents that you fight are kind of lower leveled. But I think for this playthrough, we're actually going to just try to, you know, not fight all those rockets. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and fight Scientist Greg. And what you want to do is defeat this guy, and then you can go and hit the switch. And when you hit the switch, it turns off all the Persian statues, and you don't have to worry about all those pesky rocket guys, you know, jumping you. Alright, we're gonna see. The thing is, Magnemite is 4 times weak to ground. So if you've got a ground type, these Magnemites don't stand a chance. Team Rocket usually, you know, the type that Team Rocket usually uses is poison and normal types. That's like their main calling card are those 2 types. So if you have a psychic type down here, it'll do really good. If you've got a fighting type, it'll help out against the normal types. But if you've got a ground type, you're going to just sweep a lot of Pokemon. You gotta be careful though, because, you know, Zubat has that flying typing. That's kind of annoying, but other than that, you should be able to just go in and just destroy everything. Just be aware of those Pokemon that are immune to ground, because those are the ones that don't care about your ground type. And in that case, they have some other things you can exploit weakness-wise, like Psychic, or even Electric in the case of Zubat. So we're going to go ahead and finish off that Magnemite. We're going to hit the button. There's actually an item behind that guy anyway that we can grab. Grab this item. It is a guard spec. Alright, so this little laptop here, if you see that Persian statue down there, if you click it, yes. There it is. You see all the statues are now off. So now you don't have to worry about all those pesky rocket trainers running at you. And I'm going to go over here and battle this guy, actually. This is like really the only rocket guy they've got down here, you know, as like a guard, I guess. I mean, they've got the surveillance guys that run down here, but this person's the only one they're like, hey, you got to sit down there and just wait for someone. That's because he's got 4 Rattatas. He's got pursuit. He's got pursuit. Keep that in mind if you're using a psychic type. Anyway, we're gonna brick break. I'm not going to put. I am not putting Eclipse back out for a little bit. I gotta heal it up first. I gotta heal Eclipse up. I really do. I really do. So yeah, normally if I'm doing just a playthrough with myself, I just, go through, battle all those rockets, get that sweet experience. But, for this playthrough, they use the same Pokemon. I don't want you guys to, just watch me battle the same 2 grunts. Like, I don't know, how many times do you battle them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. You battle them 5 times. In a total of like 10 trainers. Oh, it's like having 10 trainers. Alright. Now I'm going to heal up. If you do notice, there's this little... So there's actually multiple ways you can go down to, the little area down there. Let me go ahead and heal up while I'm thinking about it. So you can go around that one area that I went. Just use a super potion, I guess. And Eclipse's HP is kind of low compared to the others. But yeah, you can go around this way. It's a little bit longer of a path, but you don't have to worry about these wild Pokemon that are down here. But if you decide to go down this way, there is like a little trick down here. So if you step on a square that has a Pokemon, it will attack you. And the Pokemon you can find here are Voltorb, Geodude, and Coughing Pokemon that learn Explosion. But if you take this little path here, you should be fine. Oh, I wasn't fine. I stepped on a Coughing, and now I have to battle the Coughing. Yeah, I took a step, one too many steps over. So do what I do, just don't step on that little square right there, because that is a Coughing. What you actually want to do is, instead of going right, like I did, you want to go up, and then all the way to the right, and then down a few squares. Don't step on that last square. Yeah, I just got self-destructed. That's annoying. But at least Eclipse didn't faint. And that's what I was trying to make sure of. Alright, Eclipse is evolving. So when we are ready, Eclipse, you will be able to evolve. Just not right now. Anyway, what you want to do is actually go... Okay, let me switch so Eclipse doesn't try to do that again while I'm trying to do some stuff. So you'd want to go up instead, and then right, all the way, and then down. Don't step on that last one. You want to go around that last one. There we go. If you want to go back and heal, you can use the warm honeydew light to go back. Let me go ahead and revive. Don't like having to use this revive here, but, you know, I made the mistake of stepping on a Coughing square. Alright, there we go. So now you walk down here to where Lance is. And Lance, your Pokemon... I just waste... Okay, so don't use potions right there, right before you walk down here, because he's going to heal up your Pokemon anyway. I just wasted a revive and a potion. Totally forgot that he did that. Anyway, now that we're healed, Seeker, we're going to go and battle this guy. We'll just battle this guy right now. You rotten little pest. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Alright, so this guy's got a team of Venonats. We just Shadow Ball. I think we should be fine Shadow Balling this guy. Alright. And shouldn't be too hard getting through here. What you want to do is find like a little password for that door that we walked past. I'm going to actually... Okay, so I could stay in and fight this guy with Eclipse, but I'm going to go ahead and go Zuko. Zuko, you know what? Zuko hasn't gotten any... I'm not going to say experience, because Zuko's actually up there with the best of my Mons, but I'm going to say Zuko didn't get much action. So we're going to let Zuko get some knockouts. And we are here. This is actually Team Rocket's headquarters. Basically their little hideaway in Johto. I guess I can go into my question of the day. Yeah, this door right here. You need the passwords to get in there. But yeah. Question of the day. Who is your favorite evil team? One of the main components of any Pokemon game is the team that you have to fight throughout the game. My favorite team, I mean, Team Rocket, because, you know, I've got nostalgia, because Team Rocket was the evil team in two Pokemon games. And they happen to be the first Pokemon games. Yeah, there's nostalgia there, of course. I also like Team Magma. Team Magma I always thought was pretty cool. See, I've always loved fire and ground types, and Team Magma embodies both of those types pretty well. I guess you could say they embody ground a little bit more, but I always thought it'd be cool, you know, ground, like Team Magma. You know, Team Aqua's pretty cool. Team Galactic, I mean, they're all right. They're not my favorite. Oh, this guy's knocked this guy out. Okay. Also, there's Team Plasma. Team Plasma is interesting. I think Team Plasma is interesting. I think Team Plasma is a very interesting team. Yeah, so he just defeated that guy. And there's like some people up here we can battle. You don't actually have to. Well, actually, I think one of them does give you the password. What we're going to do is actually go and fight this guy first. This guy. Remember this guy? He's like yuck yuck yuck. He's the Goofy. He's Team Rocket Grunt Goofy. Because he actually comes back into the game later. But anyway, yeah, there's Team Plasma. They're interesting. Team Flare is one of those that's just okay. I mean, they have like their own style and everything, but it's not like they really stay in your mind. Is that what I'm trying to say? Then there's Team Skull. I like Team Skull. I think Team Skull's cool. Alright, the password is Eradicate Tail. But if you don't have both, grab this item here, X Special. On the other side, we're going to grab that one too. Yeah, so Eradicate Tail is the password. We'll go ahead and battle this guy right here. Does this guy... Oh, this guy's got a Ditto. This guy's got a Ditto. We're faster, so we're gonna Fire Blast, and then if it lives, we can just it'll probably be in range for another Fire Blast. It's not gonna live Fire Blast. Fire Blast is an amazing move. Don't sleep on Fire Blast. It is an amazing move. All right, so that's where you get the first password. The second password's actually up in here. It's this woman right here. If I can. No Winkling's going to get it. So Eradicate Tail is the first one. That one's probably Slowpoke Tail. It doesn't matter if you know it ahead of time. You have to always talk to these specific trainers and have them tell you themselves the password. I need to use that PowerPoint up on the Fire Blast because it is such a great move. It's really only the limit is its low amount of PowerPoints. Alright, Fire Blast. Boom. Alright. Alright, so now we'll talk. Password is Slowpoke Tail, but it's useless unless you have two. So they're just trying to gloat, you know. You can battle that person, but I'm going to try to get through this area a little bit quickly. It's just a team of coughings that person has. Snatch, which is actually a interesting move. I think it... Actually, that's a very interesting move. It's not a move that I think really has much usage outside of competitive. But if your opponent is boosting, you can steal that boost. Over here, you can see those electrodes in that room that we're eventually trying to get into. We can battle this guy now. And this guy should lead off with a Rattata, and then another Rattata, and then a Zubat. Yeah, I like Team Skull. kind of drifted off from the subject that I was talking about. But yeah, Team Skull's really cool. I like them. I like how they're not actually an evil team. That's the thing about the evil teams. They kind of went away from being the evil team like they once were. They're not trying to, like, do malice. They're just trying to exist. Team Skull are just a bunch of people that don't have anywhere to go. Of course, they do, like, some annoying... Like, they annoy the people in the Alolan region, but they're not actually, you know, out to get people. They're not trying to hurt Pokemon, you know. They're just... They have no direction in their life. Team Yell, I don't really like Team Yell that much. I see Team Yell kind of like, yeah, I don't really like them because they're like, not because they're not really an evil team. They're actually kind of less of a team. They're just Marnie's simps, and that's it. They're just Marnie's simps. I mean, of course, it makes sense what they're trying to do, you know. I'm trying to remember. Is there a point in going in this area? Yes, there is. There's actually an item right here. Thief, which is actually a pretty good move to have. If you actually went this way first, you can grab that Thief and then go back the other route and steal metal coats from Magnemites that way. Without trying to catch them. You must really like Team Rocket. So yeah, Lance just defeated our rival. What's our rival doing down here in Team Rocket's headquarters? Well, there's like a little plot thing if you've got access to certain events, you know, a little event package that they used to have for Soulsilver. You can actually, you know, learn that. Oh, up here. Who is this? Who is this fella? I'm waiting for you, MrChabry. You don't know who I am? It's me, Giovanni. And he's like, oh, no, I'm not Giovanni. I'm just Petrol. Yeah, this is Petrol. I think we've battled him before, I think, maybe. No, that was Proton that we battled back in the Slowpoke Well. We haven't battled this guy yet. But yeah, if you've got like the little access to the events, like the Celebi event, you can go back in time and see Silver, or whatever you name the rival, interacting with Giovanni. And it turns out that he's actually the son of Giovanni. That's why he doesn't like Team Rocket, because he sees Team Rocket as something that took his father away. Coughing. Let's actually give something else some experience. Yeah. Zuko's caught up to level 30 now. Alright, let's go ahead and surf. And that should... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Almost there. I'm gonna be... Oh, we really need Thunderbolt. Last up is the Raticate. We're gonna actually let Awfully come in. We're almost to 30s. We're almost hitting our 30s here. We need to get Eevee caught up, but I don't want to do that until we're able to evolve it. No, break. All right. So the main door, the two passwords are just for the headquarters, the top headquarters door. But there's like something that you need to get into the Electrode Room, and you actually need a voice activated password. It has to be in the voice of, you know, the higher ups, and it's going to be this Murkrow. He's going to be the one that does it. You're gonna run. And you just have to go follow him to that door. Zuko, I don't want you to get too over-leveled. Alright, so we're gonna run and chase down the burb. The password is Hal Giovanni. But it's like mimicking his voice, and that's the trick. I think in the Gen 2 games, you just get the password from the bird, and then you go and enter it into the door. But in this one, they made it where, oh, there's this item. Grab that. Full heal. Good. Great. Can't believe I just walked right past that. I've got the book open, too. Did I grab the item that's right? Yeah, I'm going to assume that I did. Alright. Alright, so now just open the door. Now, we're going to walk up here. Hold it right there. That's going to be Ariana. So, this isn't canon, but it is very... It's theorized that Ariana is actually the mother of Silver, or the rival, because she's got red hair just like Silver. So yeah, it's very possible that that's a thing. Alright, boom. Now we're in a double battle. Is this our first double battle? Is this the... I think this is the only double battle in this game where you have someone on your side. That's a thing that they do in the Sinnoh games. There's like certain areas where you can have someone on your side. But I think that if this might be the only time that they do it in this game. Anyway, they're going to lead off with a Drowsy and a Arbok. Really, Ariana's Pokemon are bigger threats. But I think it might make more sense if we take out the Grunt's Pokemon, so it'll be a 2-on-1 battle. That's what I would suggest if you're having trouble with this. Take out the Grunt's Pokemon. So yeah, the Grunt's got a Drowsy and a Grimer. And Ariana's got an Arbok, a Gloom, and a Murkrow. So yeah, really, really good Pokemon, pretty much. Well, I mean, not the best, but, you know, they can actually do some work. I feel like Murkrow is probably the worst one on the team. Arbok could actually do some work, and then Gloom, of course, is a pretty good special attacker. Alright, so we're going to watch that thing fly again. Oh, you missed. Dragonite, you missed. Dragonite's actually Lance's only Pokemon in this battle. Which means try to keep your buddy's Pokemon alive, because it is very important. It knows Fly, Twister, Thunder, Hyper Beam. So, yeah, really, really powerful Pokemon. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's go Seeker. You know, Seeker's kind of falling behind. I'd like to get Seeker leveled up a little bit. Alright, Thunder. Boom! And Murkrow goes down one shot. That means Gloom's going to come out. Hopefully he's level 30, Seeker. We'll go Zephyr. Go Zephyr. So yeah, Arbok is going to be annoying because it intimidates and it glares. Murkrow, really the only scary thing it can do is probably Pursuit trap you. Nightshade can actually do some okay stuff. We'll Shadow Ball. This thing could put you to sleep. It's got sleep power. Mega Drain, Acid, Sweet Scent, you know. Sweet Scent into Sleep Powder would probably be a good combination, because I think Sweet Scent, if I remember right, lowers your evasion. Well, that actually is a pretty good combination that you normally don't see. Alright, so with that, we're able to now enter the Electrode Room. This is going to be a longer episode than normal, guys. But I hope you guys like... Listen, this episode would have been insanely long if I battled every rocket trainer. Alright, Lance, pick a side. We have to make them faint. We have to make them faint. Notice he didn't say catch. He said faint. I don't know. I don't remember if you can even catch them. I don't think you can. But for this, we're going to go into Rocky, of course, because Rocky has an advantage on these Electrode. They can't hit them with electric moves, and if they explode, that's on them. Alright, dig. If we had Earthquake, that would be amazing. So this thing has Spark, Screech. Let me see if it's got like a thing showing their movesets. No, I don't. I really don't. Alright, so now we go and battle this person. You know, Steelix doesn't follow you inside buildings. It's because it's such a big Pokemon. It's such a huge Pokemon. Alright, that's going to raise its special defense. We're just going to dig underground. Roll out. Boom. Dig. Knockout. Oh, that's pretty easy, pretty quick. Rotate nice. And that's one last Electrode that we can fight. One last Electrode. And dig should do the job. Boom. Knockout. And with that, we have defeated Team Rocket. So, we're going to actually end the episode here. We're going to let Lance tell us what he needs to tell us first. But then we'll end the episode. This episode actually ended up being probably the longest of the Soulsilver episodes. The next time we face Team Rocket, I'm going to have to like cut it up into different episodes, though, because that's going to be a lot longer than this. HMO5 is for Whirlpool. I'm not going to teach it to Seeker just because it's not that great of a move. But it is a move that you actually do need, so we're going to find Surf's Up. We're going to teach it to him. However, we're going to end the episode here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.